already know about the next update in Dress to Impress? And that's not all. There are a bunch of other upcoming updates I'm going to show you in this video. Some of them might happen way sooner than you think. So let's not wait any longer and jump right in. Let's start with the updates that I think could happen very soon. And the first one is connected to Lana. A new image of Lana appeared on the map, and it looks like she's breaking a mask and transforming from a game character into a real person. Here's what the image looks like up close. And in her profile it says, "Have you ever wondered what it's like to play a facade? Perhaps you know, but perhaps you don't. The countless metaphors, the puzzles, the vague nature of everything, yet all amount to nothing. I'm done with putting on a mask, and done with trying desperately to reassemble the cracking, embellished vase. Connect the dots." So maybe in the upcoming updates, we'll also get a new quest, or even mini-quests that dive deeper into Lana's story. That would honestly make so much sense. Let's continue with the future collaborations expected in 2026, because this is honestly one of the most exciting directions the game could take. Right now, the thing everyone is talking about is a possible KATSEYE x Dress to Impress collaboration, especially after a photo of one of the members appeared in the Valentine's update trailer. And that doesn't feel random at all. It actually seems like a pretty big hit from the developers that this collab could be coming sooner than we think. If that's true, we might get inspired outfits, hairstyles, maybe even accessories based on the group. And knowing how Dress to Impress handles collaborations, this could be huge! During the Wicked update, there was a mini poll asking players what they wanted to see next, with options like Zootopia, Call of Duty, The Running Man, and Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Since Wicked was already on that list and actually became a real update, there is a strong chance that one of the remaining options could turn into a full collaboration as well. Just imagine Dress to Impress adding Nick's tail or Judy Hopps' outfit from Zootopia. That alone would completely change runway themes and make the update unforgettable, which is why a collaboration like this feels very possible in 2026. Now, the second massive thing we are expected to see in 2026, and one of the most talked about moments in Dress to Impress history, is the admin drama finally reaching its peak. The back and forth between Dress to Impress and Royal High is still ongoing, and by 2026, it is expected to turn into something much bigger than simple jokes. What started as playful shade has slowly turned into full tension, and the fact that they were even arguing in the comments under a Gordon Ramsay post makes it clear that something serious is happening behind the scenes. We just do not know when it will officially turn into an in-game event or announcement. If you are not fully caught up, here is the short version of how this escalated. It all began when Royal High joked that Dress to Impress was making their students skip class just to walk a runway. Dress to Impress responded by saying Royal High's lighting wasn't giving, and that single comment caused the community to completely spiral. Then Royal High added that their chandeliers cost more than Lana makes, and that comment did not go unnoticed by anyone watching the drama unfold. Dress to Impress immediately fired back, saying Royal High is only chasing their old popularity and that the spotlight now belongs to DTI. After that, Royal High asked whether this was a fight or flirting, which somehow made the situation even more confusing than before. DTI responded by calling Royal High runway rivals and directly challenging them to prove themselves. And finally, DTI ended the exchange by telling Royal High not to cry after losing. None of this became part of the winter update at the time, but looking ahead to 2026, this feels far too intentional to ignore. This could turn into full admin chaos, a massive rivalry event, or even a real collaboration. The developers have not confirmed anything yet, so for now, all we can do is wait. Let's continue with something the community fully expected to arrive earlier, but that now looks like it could become one of the most talked about updates heading into 2026. And that is the plus-size bodies that are still missing from Dress to Impress. Back in winter 2024, the developers officially revealed the plus-size body models in an image. These were not concepts or early ideas. They were fully shown, finished models, which immediately set expectations for a near release. Then, months later, the developers posted another reminder on October 4th, once again confirming that this update was real, planned, and actively being worked on. After that, everything went quiet. There was no release during the winter update, no confirmed date, and no further previews. Later on, the developers finally explained the situation in another post. They revealed that the game currently has over 400 clothing items, and every single one needs to be resized and adjusted to properly fit new body types. That process takes an enormous amount of time, which is why the update was delayed into the following year. At the time, that meant 2025, so technically they did not lie. However, many players were convinced this would arrive with the winter update on the 27th, and it did not. Now, moving closer to 2026, we are once again waiting with no clear release date, only confirmations that the work is still ongoing. The excitement is still there, but the wait is starting to feel long for a large part of the community, especially considering how long ago these models were first revealed. So that's all the updates I know about for today. But if I missed anything, make sure to share it in the comments, and I'll definitely include it in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.